Most explanations of AI agents are either too technical or too much hype. A year ago, even as a software engineer, I Googled AI agent and I felt more confused after every single page. So I spent the next few weeks figuring it out and distilled everything into a simple 3-level model that anyone can understand. At level 1, we have LLMs like ChatGPT. Then in level 2, we have AI workflows, and finally in level 3, we have AI agents. This is your shortcut to what took me weeks to figure out: what AI agents really are, how they're different from chatbots and workflows, and how you can actually use them at work, starting today. AI can sound intimidating, but trust me, a lot simpler than you think. Let's get started at level 1, large language models. Popular AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude are applications built on top of large language models, LLMs, and they're great at generating and summarizing text. Here's a way to visualize it. You, the human, provide an input, and the LLM returns an output based on what it knows after reading and understand everything on the internet. For example, if I were to ask ChatGPT to respond to a customer email that wants to get a refund, my question is the input and the resulting email is the output. But what if I ask ChatGPT, hey, I'm traveling, can you process this refund for me? We both know ChatGPT can't do that. It doesn't know your customers and doesn't have access to that system. So 2 takeaways from this. First, despite being trained on a huge amount of data, LLMs have limited knowledge when it comes to personal information or internal company data. Second, LLMs need us and an input to work. They wait for a question and they respond. Let's level up and talk about AI workflows. Building on our example, what if I, a human, instructed the LLM, every time I ask about a refund, check this spreadsheet and perform the refund in our payment system. With this logic, every time I ask, can you handle this refund? It'll get the correct answer because the LLM will now have access to do it. But it gets tricky if I then ask, can you issue a refund for all customers affected by last Friday's outage? The LLM will now break again because the path we defined was only built for one customer at a time. It doesn't know how to identify who was affected or act in bulk. Our workflow is simply a series of tasks that are running one after the other. You can always add more tasks or instructions, but it will always be a manual process. The workflow doesn't learn, it still needs you to manage it, which makes it hard to adapt and scale. And the final level is AI agents. These are like really smart employees in the digital world. You give them a mission and tools and they figure out the rest. They don't just react, they plan, act, and adjust. Hiring an AI agent is actually a lot like hiring a real employee. First, you hire with a human, that means posting a job description, running interviews, etc. With an AI agent, you choose the platform like N8N or Make, pick the brain, maybe GPT-4 or Claude, and decide what job you want it to do. Then you onboard. For a human, that means giving them access to your tools and walking them through your documents. For an agent, you just write the prompt and connect the tools. Even better, ChatGPT can help you write the prompt. And finally, you review performance. Humans get a 30-day check-in, some feedback, maybe a little coaching. Agents, you fine-tune the prompt, tighten the instructions, and adjust until the results are exactly what you want. The difference is that hiring an agent takes 5 minutes, not 5 months. Back to our refund example. Say a customer emails you asking for a refund. The agent reads it, pulls relevant content from your company information, writes a relevant response, and just sends it back. That's actually powered by something called Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG. I won't go deep because I have a whole video on this and I'll link it here. Overall, the AI agent has no human in the loop, no follow-up needed. And if the incoming email is about something else than refunds, well, the AI agent can figure out what tool is best for the job and adapt accordingly. That's not just automation, that's delegation. And that's where the real business benefits come in. So what can AI agents actually help you with at work? These are the kind of tasks I've delegated to AI agents in my company, for example. The first is checking for updates. Whether it's inboxes, spreadsheets, dashboards, or even market trends, an agent can monitor things quietly and ping you only when there's something worth acting on. 2 is answering the same question over and over. Whether it's for customers or teammates, if it's something you've written more than twice, an agent can respond for you. The 3rd is repurposing content. An agent can take a blog post and turn it into emails, LinkedIn posts, or video scripts. 4 is summarizing large data sets into a single readable update, like turning an A/B test or customer data sets into Jira tickets or 2-line report. The key pattern is, if the task is digital, repetitive, and follows a logic, it's a candidate for AI agent. And unlike humans, agents don't get bored or distracted. They just stick to the instructions. So if you're asking, can AI agents help me at work? Flip the question. What would you happily never do again if you didn't have to? That's probably where your first agent should go. And if you're thinking, wait, can I have multiple agents working together? Yeah, that's actually step 4, multi-agent systems. It's early days, but the pieces are already starting to fall into place. Not quite there yet, but that's a story for another video. If that sounds like something you want to build, check out part 2, because I'll show you exactly how to build an AI agent that responds to emails for you. No code, just clicks using N8N. Hit subscribe for more videos like this, and drop a comment with one repetitive task you love to never do again. I'll personally reply with ideas and templates. If this clicked for you, imagine what building your own agent could do. Let's do it together in the next video, and I'll see you in part 2.